Hi everyone, this is Dani Hoyo, padel coach for more than 7 years and playing padel for almost 15. Today we are in Zoma Sports Center in Valencia, such an amazing club. We are today with Pau Calatayud. Pau is a physical trainer coach. He has been working in the industry for so many years. He also has been coaching professional padel players. He is working online as a physical padel coach. And today we will have the pleasure to have him here because he's going to explain us how to warm up, how to avoid injuries, how to be a better padel player. So, Pau, thanks for coming to the YouTube channel.
I want to give you thanks for stay here in Zoma in Alcira, España. It's a big club, amazing club, as you can see. And for me, it's so special today because Dani is my friend. We have played many tournaments together, and for me, it's a pleasure to explain how I teach. And it's a special cold day. It's too cold, so it's perfect to make the warm up.
Okay, so Pau, we just arrived here on the court. We have one match in 10 minutes. How long is the ideal time to arrive to the court when we have one match?
All of us, we know that perfect time is 1 hour before, maybe, but it's not possible, it's not real. Maybe 15 minutes,
okay.
It's enough to make a correct warm up.
If you don't mind, we can start doing a warm up.
Yes.
Almost 75% of the people who is watching the video is not subscribed. Pau just told me that if you don't want to get injured this 2025, he recommends to subscribe to the YouTube channel to avoid injuries. So please subscribe, that is free, and you are helping us a lot to make padel grow around the world. Thank you.
So first of all, we have to know that we have a structure, a simple structure, like starts with mobility.
Okay.
Then we want to make some core. We want to make some exercise drills. First of all, our body needs to start to move. Okay, so we always start on the floor, and we're gonna start with a breathe in, and we're gonna raise our chest, and we're gonna start to activate the diaphragm and some deep breathings that helps you to keep you more focused in the match.
Thinking on the match.
Thinking on the match or not, thinking in your body, feeling your body, knowing if you have pain in some joints, or maybe
I have.
Or maybe you feel some nervous, so you get relaxed and start in a zero point. Put your feet together like this,
Okay.
and we're gonna open the hips. We're gonna connect all the body. Okay, close your eyes, start to breathe in and breathe out, and this we can do it during 30 seconds maybe. Okay, trying to connect our stomach, our core, with the hips, with our chest, with our mind, and feel that we are in a good point to start to play. Okay, then we can make other movements and try to move the hips like this. We can make, like we call the butterfly, like this. We can make these ones. Okay, try this, Dani. External and okay, like this, slowly. Then this is one of my favorite for the hamstrings, like this. You put your hands under your knee and extend, full extend, slowly, and try to feel that your hamstrings gonna stretch, be stretching, and feel if you have tension, or maybe you have it, no? I feel it. Okay, as you can see, when he tried to make the full extension,
I cannot.
Yes, so we can reduce the angle of the hip and try to make this, okay? More low. And then we, with a progression, day by day, we can try to be in a 90 degrees, okay? We can make like this, like a kick, okay? And we're gonna make it faster during the exercise, feeling much better, and feeling that your body start to wake up.
Yeah, it needs to wake up.
Try to relax the neck a little bit, because when we make mobility, when we make that dynamic mobility, we have to feel relaxed. If not, we get too much tension. Okay? Other ways to warm up that are quickly and faster and easy technique is like this, rolling like this. Try to move only the chest, relax the neck again,
Okay.
and move like a bandeja. Okay, you're gonna open
Okay.
and prepare the stroke. And this arm
Good tip.
could be here. And now we're gonna roll in the other side. Okay, then we can extend the arm and now open like a clock.
I know. This
Relax the neck. Yeah, no, you have it.
Yeah.
You have practiced
This
before.
one I do it.
Okay.
I try to do it.
Pay attention to the neck once again.
Okay.
Yes, like this, and turn on, and open your chest, straight. Yes, and then come back, stretch.
Yeah, I'm always with tension in my neck. Eh?
Yeah, a little bit. It's normal. Like now we can make in this position, okay?
Okay.
Cat camel. If you have pain on your wrist, you can correct this like this. If not, you can stay like this.
Okay.
That helps you to extend the wrist. And then we make cat camel. You can see these movements in soft gymnastics like yoga. Okay? It's helpful as well for the paddle players. Now, stop here and make the retraction and protraction like this. Look at me a little bit. Okay? That's it, perfect. So nice. If it's like if I'm pushing here to Danny, to the floor, and then I'm pushing here
Okay.
to make this protraction, okay? We can make hip abductions like this. It's so easy for everyone, and it helps to warm up the glutes and the low back. Try to fix this,
Okay.
okay? If we don't fix this, we can open more, but it's not useful. We have to try to fix it. We can keep working like this, in this position, making the bear dog, we call it,
Okay.
and change it, okay? How you feel right now, Danny?
Yeah, I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling that I'm warming up,
Okay.
and yeah, I could start touching the ball.
Okay, now like this. We call grappling, and it's like animal movements. We make some stabilizations, and we can make other things like this. We can invent a little bit, and we can move.
Like
make
breakdance dancers, right?
break dance. All of these things are useful. Like this, we can cross. Okay, even like this. But
You don't know how difficult it is to do that, and I thought I was good physically, but it's really difficult if you are not get used to do it.
feel that you are better. Your nose is not red.
Yeah.
You are warming. Now, one of the most difficult and looks easy is like this.
Okay.
The bear dog. But then, if you see my foot, you have to raise your foot like this. Don't touch the floor here. Yes.
Oh,
And keep balance.
much harder.
This is the harder. You can do it with the bear dog. It seems easy, but it isn't. Okay, other positions like
Okay.
frontal plank, side plank with some movements, dynamic. We can open. We can put our knees like this, bend it, and goes up. We can open like we call clamp. We can full extend it and go up and down. Perfect. And then we can make some rotations like this. Or maybe with the basic position like this.
I don't know, Pau, how you are explaining everything, and you look so relaxed. And
Yes, but the key is this, making like an habit, and with 8 minutes, 10 minutes, you have it.
if we have just 2 minutes or 3 minutes, because sometimes people is
Okay, so
coming
30
late.
30 seconds of mobility,
30 seconds of mobility.
30 seconds of core, and now we make to the other part.
Can we do it? Or?
Yes, we can do it warm-ups, okay? This part is so important in the countries that is too cold, like today. And I like to mix the warm-up with the masses, with the aerobic system,
Okay.
with the heart, with the coordination. For example, this one, you can try to do it like this, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's like salsa, eh? Like you are dancing.
I know.
We can switch left and right and left. Try to do it. You have to think more than before. Okay? It seems easy, but you have to practice.
Yeah, I have to.
Then we can make it like we call pogos. That is like this. And you can do it like this. Like this common tennis preparation.
Okay.
And then we can make like a little bit crossing for our knees, our ankles. Then we can switch and make wide distance. Okay, jumping a little bit, and in different directions. We can break and jump in front and back. Okay, this is so important. Make break-ins. That helps you to prepare all the muscles that are behind. Then we can break like this and make a turn.
Okay.
Like this. Okay, and now the left. Turn on. Okay. And then we're gonna make higher jumps, like landings. We call landings like this, or maybe like this. After landing, we jump, put it like this, and we throw it, and then we jump, and we land. And then single hops, like this, and then the other one. Single hops, like this, or maybe like this.
What could you say to that kind of players? For example, one guy, 35, 40 years old, working in finance, so many hours sit in front of the laptop working, and he says, no, I'm just play paddle 4 or 5 times per week.
It's a common player.
Common player around the world. What small habits they can do to feel much better or to avoid some injuries during the year?
Small habits.
Okay.
We call this snacks of movements.
Okay.
Of 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes after
Okay.
the work, at home, before the match, after the match. I always recommend them that include it around the paddle because they love paddle.
Okay. I can say that I felt so good when I have been doing it, and I'm still doing it. What things can we do for those players? They arrive to the court a bit early and they start playing with the walls, or what things can we do like more professional to do another warm up? Not only with our body, with the racket and the ball.
Okay.
What things can we do?
First of all, we can do with the ball, with coordinative way, volley and with bound on the floor, volley, bound on the floor.
Okay.
Then we can take advantage of the line, one back of the line, in front of the line, back of the line, in front.
Okay.
We can switch the strokes like backhand, forehand with behind, like this, okay? Then we can play with the corner. We can do this following the line, the serve line. Then we can make, following the line, the serve line, we can to approach to the lateral wall like this, and then go back. We can play with our partner, trying to move, warming up the wrist, our coordination with the eye. We can warm up the aerial strokes slowly, and stroke by stroke, we can put more power.
When I am in Singapore in the club, I see so many players during 1 year. They get injured. I think with this video we are gonna help them to with these snacks.
Hopefully.
If they can get something of this video.
Yes, obviously. Hopefully, yes. Put in practice and try to know yourself and make the exercise that you feel that are better for you, and it's gonna help you this year.
A lot.
Of course to see.
I have some players that I teach them, but they only put the focus in the paddle part. So I coach them, and I know that the physical part it's really important, the nutrition to rest for amateur players. They are not gonna be professional, but they want to improve their performance. How important for you is that invisible job or that physical training?
A percentage is for me 60-40. 60 paddle, 40 strength.
Okay.
For an amateur player.
Okay.
That's enough because the average of the people is less than this. So if we be able to achieve 40%, Maybe if we play 3 times per week paddle, train 2. If
Okay.
you play 4 times paddle per week, train 3. And if you play 5 or 6, it's common because we are ill of paddle, you have to train a lot. So if you don't want to train a lot, don't play a lot. If you want to play a lot, you must to train a lot.
If you have any question, you can write Pau directly to his Instagram account.
And for me, it's a pleasure to be part of this, to teach, to improve ourselves, like my English. Sorry for my English.
Yeah, Pau is always trying to help people to improve themselves and to grow the sport. Yeah, that is one thing that I'm committed to do because yeah, paddle gave us a lot of things. Yeah, he's one person who is really committed doing this and is a very good professional. You have been helping me a lot of times in everything. And thanks so much, Pau, for coming. Yeah.
Thank you.
And nada, nos vemos.
See you.
See you.
Difficult life, I usually said, because we have yes, because we have family, so is for this ¿Qué pasa, tío?
Es que esta cara
Te da cosa, ¿no?
yo creo que es nervios.